But you're not doing anything.
I am.
I told
I'm trying
you,
to show
man.
you something.
You are a pathetic example.
Okay, brother, I'm trying to show
of
you
an
because you calling me
Islamic
a liar.
person trying to be smart.
I'm trying to show you something, but you calling me a liar. You won't even let
You
me
can't.
establish the proof.
But because you are, and until you provide your sources,
See, I can't
when you
even
provide
talk.
the earliest records,
Brother, I'm about to prove it right now.
that the original Christians were Muslims, then you'll get some credit from
brother. I'm trying to establish that for you now.
Okay. Start naming the sources.
So let me establish, brother. Listen. I'm not a Google scholar. Listen, I'm trying to tell you something.
Neither am I.
The proof that they believe that Jesus Christ was. Some people held that position is that he was a servant in the scripture itself. That's what he was known as, the servant of God. Right?
Where?
A party of them. Listen. A party of them held that position, but a party of them said he was the son. Why?
Where?
Why did they call?
Where? Source.
What you mean source? It's in history.
Hey, give me his source. Okay, what
it's in history? What are you talking about? They listen.
So you've read a church history
Let
book?
me tell you what they did, man.
You've read a church history book where the scholars actually told you the original followers of Jesus were Muslims.
Black, you see how terrified they be when I'm trying to establish the proof.
I'm not terrified at all. I feel sorry for you.
Right, because I'm trying to tell you what they did. Like what they did.
Okay, but what's the source? I mean, who's the scholar?
Listen, bro. The followers of Christ, bro, they was killed, bro. The original, they was killed. How was they killed? Because they divided. They became sects. A party of them that said he was the son. A party of them said he was God. These are the positions they held. They came together and killed those people and banished them from their land. But what was floating around?
Well, that's true.
When did that happen?
What was floating around?
Well, no. Okay, if it's true, provide the source.
I'll give them the source.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to give you the source.
No. So, I need it now.
I'm going to give it to you.
You're a moderator. You can pin it to the top.
Yeah.
No, I can tell you're going to be familiar with it. Because what Salafi is saying is that everybody didn't have the same belief when it came to Christ. So I'm gonna give you the source right here. The Council of Nicaea, right? They actually met. Hold on. They actually met.
Listen, bro. I said early Christians.
Yeah. Okay. They're still early. They're still before Muhammad. They're still before Muhammad.
No, but that's
don't
3
laugh,
centuries
after.
But listen, that's 3 centuries after Christ. I'm talking about.
But this is the reason why they had to meet. It was even before. Listen, Dia, it was before 325 because they had to end up meeting to decide on the deity of Christ because the Arians, and that's why they were.
That, bro. Please, you're preaching to the choir. And you have superficial knowledge of
it. But you asked me to provide the source.
No, but the reason why, but it's not that I'm ignorant of the Council of Nicaea. It's just the Council of Nicaea is so far removed from the earliest followers of Jesus that it's laughable.
No, but it's still showing Salafi is trying to say that But hold on, let me just say this. Let me finish. It's showing that people had different beliefs about Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Do you agree with that, DL? Like the Arians had a different belief than Trinitarians today. They believe that Jesus was created.
They didn't live in the first century with Jesus. I'm talking about the original Christians at the mother church in Jerusalem. Show me where they were Muslims.
Okay,
show me where they disagreed on the divinity of Christ.
No,
or that he died by crucifixion and rose again. Show me that.
No, I'm telling you, they disagreed, which is okay. Tell me the reason why they had the Council of Nicaea then. What would be the need?
It was the Arian heresy, as you just said.
Right.
They was killing each other.
Okay, but that's 3 centuries after the church.
It doesn't matter. But they still believe. It does matter. They still had a different belief about Jesus Christ.
Okay. In Islam came up with a doctrine called Isma, which is the sinlessness of the prophets, right? Once a prophet enters into his ministry, he can no longer sin, big or little sins. That's nowhere in the Quran. As a matter of fact, the Quran mentions the sins of prophets, right? But it was developed 3 centuries later. I would not use the doctrine of Isma. and claim that it was something that was taught in the earliest days of Islam, because it wasn't.
What wasn't taught?
Islam.
You saying the prophets commit major sins or sins?
Here, oh man! So once again, I got to spoon feed cats on their own religion,
brother. Because you lying, you speaking in ignorance, brother. Prophets don't commit major sins. Like, that's a lie. Because now you're saying they're going against the you don't know what is a sin.
Okay, so here we go. This is Mona Siddiqui, scholar Mona Siddiqui, in her book Christians, Muslims, and Jesus, New Haven, Yale University Press, 2013, page 15. She writes, there developed a particular doctrine that came to be associated with the prophets, which is protection from falling into sin or making mistakes. This came to be known as the doctrine of Isma, though it cannot be said even of Muhammad that impeccability or sinlessness of the prophets is a doctrine supported by the Quran. By the time of Al-Ashari, 10th century, it became orthodox dogma that after assuming office, it is not possible for prophets to commit any deadly or even minor sins. This is scholarship. When I ask for a source, this is
brother, you just gave me Al-Shari, brother. I don't listen, brother.
This is how you do scholarship.
Listen, brother. You just mentioned
let me take this back to what I was originally saying.
The person you're talking about.
So if I'm gonna argue the doctrine of Isma, I'm not going to retroject it back into the time of Muhammad, bro. Because that would be 3 centuries later. That
doesn't mean it's not the Haq.
So that's what this guy's doing by saying Arianism was a belief that the earliest Christians had in Jerusalem with the Apostolic Church. That's false.
No, that's one of the beliefs that they had about Christ.
Okay, show me the Arian belief system in the first century,
bubble, bruh. Just because somebody
I can show you that
3 centuries.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I can show you.
Lied. You just lied, though. You just said
nobody lied about anything.
3 centuries later.
Ishmael, once you claim something, you should have your evidence.